There's something that has been baffling me for a while now,
Okay.
even before the advent of everything that is happening in the society. And what is baffling me is we, the youth, we don't lend our voice out there. And that's why a lot of problem is happening. And if you look at it very well, if there is a country, a whole country that they call the African giant, the presidential villa can have billions to do a solar panel, right? In a country that even the people that supply light have to be buying generator
to power their own light.
Where are we going? And the problem of the youth, we are not speaking. Even the one that remove himself and say, I want to lend my voice out there, the same youth is still biting and looking for the downfall of that person. Someone like D1. I'm telling you, that's a typical example of someone that they don't even want a youth or the country to move forward.
You see, the truth is, I don't know him. I don't know anything about him, but with the personality I see online about him, it's not manly. Like, it's not what a youth should do. I don't know. It's like he seeks attention. Do you understand? Through other people's downfall or other people's, you know, he likes to pick on people's bad and use them. Oh, you don't do this one now.
Yeah.
That's the personality I see of him online, and I don't really like it. I don't know him personally and all of that, but if that's how he chooses to be controversial or get himself out there, well, it's not because it's not decent enough for me. If you want to be against somebody, be against him, but tell them I love what you do. Well, I don't just like you personally because you do this, but I love what you do. So if it's for this, I will support you. So with this thing happening now, I expect D1 say with everything he's saying to even post VDM and say free him. No, because he knows that there are certain things D1 is doing that if he gets into a problem, the only person that can help him solve that problem as fast as he can get solution will be Very Dark Man. But pride or something might make him feel the same way this lady Ashmuzi reached out to VDM. Yeah, with all their everything, and he still said
of course,
because that's what he does. Even if he made a joke out of it, but he still delivered.
You know, this morning as I woke up, I saw something online.
Yeah,
I saw this Saja Botch, this thing, what they call her. She was uploading a video, and she said something. She said, the last time they carried Very Dark Man did not say thank you. So this time around, I'm not supporting him. Who the hell is she? I'm telling you, who the hell is she? Those are the youths that we are saying that if something is wrong with the society, everybody have to bring their voice together to make it count.
Let me ask I need to ask her a question. What impact has she made?
The only impact she's made is to tell about how much she's collecting, 10 million naira and the other that, how they will have sex with her and the likes. If you don't pay this, you know, and that's why I said in most cases in Nigeria, a lot of
that sexual impact on the youth.
A lot of Nigerian youths, we are very, very full, and I used to tell you, not that we are full mentally. Our mindset is zero, because the question is this: if a youth that you and I cannot speak, and a youth come outside and say, you know what, enough is enough, we'll be subjective to a lot of things in this country which are bad. And still, those people don't want to listen to us. So someone is now exposing himself, exposing his own family. That hey, we need a change. And another youth that have not even have 5,000 in his account, we still be looking at that person and say he's talking rubbish.
That's why they remain where they are. You see, that's one big problem we have in Nigeria. We have, in as you might say, we are shallow-minded and all of that. No. We don't have the growth mindset. Most people don't want to grow. They feel if they stay for one room, they'll say, they okay for you. One room and parlor, you go come born how many children inside that same room, one room and parlor. Before they think of expanding, they've gotten more problems that they can handle because they choose to settle for less.
Yes. You know,
anything they push to them, they'll just want to accept it. And the same youths that complain of it will tell you that they want to settle for less. It's not the same youths that when they have money, they want to take their girlfriend to the best restaurants. If they cash out from one or two places, they want to be spending money, doing this, doing that, and then go back to square one again.
So how there will be a country in which we attain our independence? They gave us, okay, go and rule yourself now. and our uncle, our brothers, the people we look up to in the environment will now be caging us. We cannot speak, even to work a less a minimum wage in a country that we have everything surplus. You know, I used to tell you that, say, as time goes on, we are getting little by little to revolution. I used to say it. And why is this? The more things are getting hard, and I even like what is going on in the environment, because things are getting hard, so it's putting everybody on their toes.
Yes, everybody's on their toes.
It's making everybody to think. It will not get to a stage where you that you don't want to think, you don't want to speak up.
You must.
People that want to think, people that want to speak up will come and knock on your door. What do you have at home? We are hungry. They will collect what you have at home. They will beat you. It's getting there.
It's getting to that.
Once people are getting hungry, and hunger is around all the corner.
Hungry, they are angry.
Don't worry. So if you don't want to speak,
very angry.
You don't want to come out. You are thinking, okay, I saw another one. Blessing CEO. She said something. She said, they carry very dark man now. Shebi always speak for the poor. The poor should go and protest for him now. I swear that. That's what the girl said on Instagram. I just laugh. See, imagine. And that's another you too. How much blessing you will get for your accounts? You don't know the money you have today. Money is like a channel. It's like a trade. It's float like this.
Yes.
You think you might not need this help? You think Nigeria cannot come for you tomorrow?
And
let's be wise.
The people will run to come and help.
Let us be wise. We are getting this thing so mixed up. If a youth is doing a good thing in the environment, in the society, everybody supposed to support
them up. Yes, everybody,
no matter what the person has said about you or talk about you, once that person is doing the right thing, everybody is supposed to back the person up. And as time goes on, don't worry. If Nigeria does not happen to you, it must happen to someone that you know,
somebody very close to you, and that's when you feel it the most. Because, like we made the example one time talking about, if a stray bullet hits somebody, even if you're not part of whatever it is, you start feeling it. You want to be part of it. But should it get to that point before you start becoming part of it? Before you start becoming part of the movement? If something is wrong, speak up. You have your social media, easy to do all the body.
Selfie. No, Instagram is selfie. Everything is selfie.
Do you understand? But it's when something bad now happens, you now start going to no. You can speak up with your platform. Each of us that have our platforms can use your platform as a voice. Your platform is a voice on its own. It's terrible. It's terrible how you see. It hurts me so much when I see so many youths. We claim to love ourselves.
We don't do.
That's what I'm saying.
All the youth is looking for your downfall. Individual.
We claim to love ourselves.
Once you get it right, little bit like this, your brothers that is on at the next door is looking for your downfall. And still, we don't want to speak. We have social media. We have internet. Everybody, look at advanced country. Let's learn from, at least if we don't have sense, let's learn from kind of advanced country. What are they using their own social media to do? Are they just snapping picture and uploading it? Reason is this: why we don't have activists or people that speak for people in almost all the advanced countries? Is because all of them know their rights.
They are all activists.
They are all because they know what to do at the right time. So nobody needs to tell them that, hey, let's do this. And in Nigeria, there's someone who wants to even put you on your toes that, this is the way things are supposed to get done. We are still looking for the downfall of that person.
People that are trying to do the right thing.
And now be laughing at the person they don't catch them.
See, the thing that I have a problem with, the youth most especially.
Yeah.
When election comes now, political talks, those people where they go, they are the youth. They are youth.
Yes.
People they carry to go and scatter ballots. It's not old men, they are the youths. People they pay money to go and vote are the youths. People they give money to buy votes and all of that.
They will now suffer for another 4 years.
They will now suffer again. So they are using us against ourselves. And that has to stop. Because it doesn't make sense. They are using us against ourselves. The young guy is going to fight with Boko Haram in the battlefield. They are young boys, they are youths. They have children waiting for them to come back home and all of that. They are youths. These are young people with families and all that. So you can imagine how terrible these people are treating us. They are using the youths, using us against ourselves, and will say we will not speak up. I know it's hurting you deep down in your heart, but if you don't speak up, who would speak for you? Because the person trying to speak, they silenced him.
Yeah.
And you people are still silent.
Let's look at the environment very well. We have a lot of activities that's been done, that have been there, like Fela, like Gani Kayode, like Showore, like this Very Dark Man. But the question is this: imagine you and I are like Very Dark Man. Before Very Dark Man will set his own ring, before he talk, 300 people don't talk. His own voice just joined the 300 people. Do you think they will carry him today? Which means if they want to carry him, they have to carry like 200 people. But if you and I don't talk, or you think that guy is suffering,
you're making a mistake.
It's a big mistake.
You're making a mistake then.
But you and I, that we are facing a lot of plight every day, but still we are looking for the downfall of our fellow man that is trying to lend our own voice that we cannot speak. He's trying to speak our own voice out there single-handedly, but still we still want the downfall of that person. It will shock you.
You know, and one other problem I feel is happening is, you see, some people say rich kids, rich kids, rich kids, rich kids. I want to plead with you all, however they call them, they say rich kids and all of that. Now, you know, let me now explain what those they mean as rich kids. You know, they have so many cars in their house, fleet of cars. They want to go out, they can pick up any car. You know, they have access to, maybe if they want to do a few things, they get a house for them, get this for them. So they are sorted, they are settled. But do you know, most times these kids cannot tell their parents the truth.
Of course.
They see the wrongs their parents are doing in the society. They know some certain bad things, or with money that are coming in, laundry and all of that.
Of course.
Because they are enjoying the benefits.
Of course.
They can't open their mouth to tell their parents, Daddy, this thing you're doing is wrong. So now to get to a point where revolution starts, I will start going to the houses of these people and knocking one by one. That's the same thing.
That's why I said I love what is going on in the society, because everybody's eye is started to open.
Yes.
When your eyes open, before you know it, hunger will now come. We'll now be fighting for one cause. What is that? Hunger. And if you look at every country that they've already fought their revolution or internal war, what normally causes it is hunger. Just one cause. What are we fighting for? You are hungry, I'm hungry, this one is hungry, then everybody on the streets.
Yes.
It's getting there. Maybe you are still having 10 naira, 20 naira to buy bread and to leave home, to look okay. Don't worry. It will get to a point that
even 1 naira, you have to steal it. You have to steal it. And then when the poor now don't see food to eat and they come together, whose houses are they going to?
They are going to the out of the rich now. That's I'm telling the rich too. So don't do the rich food in the environment.
Not just the parents, the youths of the elites. Talk to your parents. Tell them. You know, you can't just say it starts from your house. So imagine if you come out and speak. No, you're not treating the root cause. The root cause is from your house. Are those transactions your dad has done that you know that these things are wrong and you can't open your mouth because of the privileges you're enjoying?
So, if I may ask you, Jide, you know, there was a time that you and I, we sat down together.
Yeah.
We look at the plight of this country. We look at the problem of this country. And in our layman method, we itemize something, 7 agenda that can try to change this country.
Yes, I remember.
Good.
I remember.
So now I think that agenda, we need to put it out there today because it's just 12 minutes. So we can still have like some minutes to go. What do you think?
I feel for different reasons, Nigeria needs to understand that in order for some things to work, we need to be very rigid. We need to be very tough.
Yes.
They need to scrap
a lot of things.
Yes, they need to scrap a lot of things. Because there are some people, there are some jobs or positions that are given to people that should not even exist.
At all.
That should not even exist.
At all.
Because they are not doing anything. They are just there sitting around, spending money, signing papers.
You and I, we talk about each state should stand alone.
Yes, each state.
And we talk about what was the reason why each state should stand alone. We talk about if each state stand alone, there must be a competition among states. Because Nigeria love competition.
And we have a border. If you build your airport, I'm building mine because you cannot oppress me. However, it's for your citizens and mine. But I'll make sure I be on my toes.
That's it.
If you build 5 airports, I'll build 6.
And
if you make your roads good, I'll make mine good.
Good. And another thing that will make that thing to happen is because everybody, you know, if you have a state now that each state is controlling their revenue, they are controlling what they have in their own state.
Yes, they can.
Everybody can find. No, yes. They will find a lot of mineral resources that state have. So everybody not be open eyes to oil.
We are just focused on oil, and very soon oil is out, will go out of the market.
Because because everybody have something they have in their state.
They have not even tried to discover it. So
at all.
Mineral resources in
and do you know why they are not looking for it? Because everybody is looking for the federal government money, which is the oil.
Abuja, want to go to Lagos, want to go to Port, want to go to, they are choosing places to be at where the resources are.
That's all.
Without knowing that in your own house or in your own state,
there is a lot of billions of things under that ground.
So it makes no sense to me,
Now, someone asked me a question that what of people that have oil and you don't have oil? I say, do you know a lot of things that is even more valuable than oil is under the ground?
We have not even thought
because we are not thinking of it, and that's why we are having debt every second to the World Bank, because everyone is looking for the oil. If each state stand alone, number one, every politician will be very close to their citizens.
Yes, and they'll be accountable.
Because imagine easier. Now, if something happens in your state, everybody is coming to the government house.
Yes, because they know they have access to see the government.
That is one. Then number two, it will create competition from one state to another state.
A healthy competition.
Yes.
Healthy competition.
There is no how you now come to me, Sheyi in my state, and now I tell you, guy, I want to come to your place. You'll be like, say this one you have in your state.
But that bridge you are doing it to come to my side. Let's do it together now. Let's make it a standard.
That's it.
You understand?
Then number three, it will create discovery of new resources, new manpower, a lot of things in your state.
There's lots of job opportunities for so many people.
That is one. Then another thing that we talked about that day, we said that the government, the police parastatal, supposed to start from at least Federal College of Education.
Every police should be
educated at least. Because if they are educated, there is what we call dignity. You have at least a small dignity. Not like you just carry gun. Hey, bring your phone. All those things, honestly, it won't be there.
Quick example, in the police station, imagine when police are supposed to be documenting things and all of that, filing cases and all. Some policemen don't know how to write properly.
I'm telling you.
Now, they'll now be telling you that in the counter, they'll say, you na primary school certificate you get within themselves. So this one will say, me, I go secondary school, and this one will say, me, now only me, you don't go primary school. I mean, you don't finish primary school. Say, me, I go do you understand? Are those the kind of arguments they're supposed to be having on the counter? So imagine the police. So if they have their, like you said, what level?
Federal Education.
Yes, at least 1 year, 2 years, something.
Is better.
It's better than just carrying them from everywhere. Just say because you want people in the police force, just carry them and put. You need to train them properly now. You need to go through proper. Should I say through a proper screening?
I swear. And another thing is history. The study of your people. Of your environment must be compulsory.
Every state should take their history and Nigerian history.
It is very, very important.
Every state should
take their history. If we don't know where we are coming from,
we don't know where we are going to.
That's why we don't know where we are going to.
Thank you very much. We don't know where we are going to.
We don't
now. Because we are copying the Chinese.
Yes.
We are copying the Americans. We are copying any trend that comes. We just accept it.
Immediately we know our history, you will know the law that guide the citizen. Immediately you know the law that guide the citizen, you will know your rights. Once you know your right, nobody can come to you and tell you something that is not even there.
Because you know your right.
Because at least 100 million, 150 million people know their rights in the country. So it's very important. The study of history, it is very, very important. Very, very compulsory. Even possible, it's compulsory by mathematics, English, and whatever they call it.
Before all those, imagine sometimes they make French compulsory.
Then another thing I thought of is this, Jide. If you are in the West, let them be using Yoruba to teach. If you are in the East, let them be using their Igbo to teach. If you are in the North, let them be using Hausa to teach. You know why I said that? Good. Imagine anything you tell me in my language, the difference is there. I will have more understanding about that thing than you speaking in English. I can say come. In come can mean a lot of things. I'm just using come as an example.
Yes.
It can be a lot of. It's not our language. You understand? If you go to UK or US today now, the British English is totally different from American English, and the two is English. So why must we use another person's language as our lingua franca? It's affecting us, and that is why most of these people that is in the north, what they are agitating for is, We don't want Western this thing. We don't want it.
Yes, and they don't want it.
We want our own
cultural, and they are trying to fight them on it. They are
so
really fighting them on
there was a time that me and my wife were saying something. I said, do you know, if they start teaching people in school with Hausa, all the northern people they want to go to school and they want to educate.
Yes,
they want to have more knowledge.
Yes, they won't be shy, they won't feel segregated, they won't I'm
telling you, imagine now you enter class now, they tell you AG pẹ̀lú AG ó it's your language, which means in that aspect we are even developing our culture.
Yes, teaching
a lot of people in the environment now, they cannot even speak their language. They cannot even communicate in their dialect.
They can't.
They can't.
People are even scared. They don't have the confidence to even stand. They feel if you don't know how to speak English, no, you don't know, and it shouldn't be.
So the only thing we are learning from the advanced country is how to just dress,
speak their language.
Let's look at China. Let's look at Japan. Let's do their Korea. All these people are being colonized. Look at them today. They have gone back
to their culture.
And is it not helping them? I can tell you 101% that China economy is better than US economy.
Yes, no.
I'm telling you.
United States, they have the highest crime rate.
And those people, if you go there today, if you are speaking English, this way they'll be looking at you. They must give you an app. So when you speak, the app will now translate it
to their language.
So they don't care.
And most times if you go there, you have to learn their
people
language.
Are still patronizing them. Why? They will patronize them because they know what they are doing. Another thing we talk about, because of our time, because if you are trying to expatiate this thing, it will take a lot of our time. Another thing we talk about that day is we talk about what do we talk about again? All the school should turn to technical school.
Yes, so they will be training, students will be getting paid. Imagine you being in school and you are getting paid. Do you know from your pay you can pay school fees?
Yes.
For yourself at a point, after your parents pay 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, you say, Daddy, don't worry about my salary.
Because the question,
don't worry about my salary.
Yes,
I can pay it.
Because the question is this, Jide. You go to primary school, you go to secondary school,
university,
polytechnic and university, everything is theory, not practical.
You can't even imagine in university already earning what you be more than what you be earning when you do. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Let me quickly ask you one question.
You have that mindset, you're developing your skill. Imagine, for example, you are studying electrical engineer. Before you finish, you're already raising money as an engineer and all of that, fixing this, getting contracts and all that.
What is the work of polytechnic and university? Why can't they scrap polytechnic and turn polytechnic to technical school? Because what's the work of polytechnic? What's the work of university? Imagine someone will come out now and say, I have HND. Someone will say, I have BSc. They don't say, me I go to university now. You na poly. Me I'm my own.
No, you wasted more years than he. He did 2 years. You wasted 4 years.
Our school supposed to be in a technical school. Anything you learn technically, you can never forget.
Yes.
Any handwork you learn, you can never forget. And that is why, that one alone will bring egalitarian society. You know why I said that is this. Imagine someone that go to school for 4 years, the only thing you are learning is bricklaying. There is no way there will be a lot of dignity in it. Imagine you go to school, the only thing you learn for good 4 years is painting. There is more to this painting you are saying.
Professional painter.
Than the way we are doing it.
The moment you come out,
I'm telling you.
Contract, you're getting
and at the same time, there is no how. If you go to school like handwork, technical school that I'm talking about, and you come now and say you want to work on anybody, like you want to create your own job.
Entrepreneurs would have had.
And once you create a job, you want people to work under you. What now happen?
For example, now let me give you a perfect example.
Our government don't think.
Do you know, for example, now you have an institution.
Yeah.
Now they have engineers. They have people who are studying bricklaying and all of that, or how to do this and all that.
Yeah.
Do you know the project of the school can be conducted by the students?
Absolutely. 100%. Imagine
honestly, the project of the school can be conducted by those students. Do you think students are shy to do bricklaying job? Do you know what some people do when they go school to go and hustle for money?
No, what are they doing in Yankee that everybody is having? So people are watching toilet, they are cleaning sheets.
After going to university, forming big boy, you still go and do all of that. So what are you saying? All these institutions are not. How many students do you have in the school? You're going to get extra work out.
My brother, someone that study electrical engineering, make a car stop for you. You know, we change battery.
You can imagine.
So where are we going?
You can
A
imagine.
lot of courses we are studying that is not even.
If it was practical,
you do it
after university itself, you might even be having his workshop.
So before everyone is now complaining there is no job. There can never be a job
because we are not creating anything.
We are not creating anything.
We are not creating people that should be creating.
That's it.
So more, they shouldn't scrap university.
That's it.
They shouldn't scrap it.
Our university is not doing anything because anything theory, once you leave that school, is gone.
At a
See,
point,
the audience that you want to listen to this thing after the video, I want to put a question to you. Maybe after your university days, anything they teach you in your 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, 400 level, set question by yourself. Will you pass? So why are we wasting our time? But there's no how. Things that you and your dad did 10 years, 20 years ago with your hand, you can still call your children and still teach your children. Why didn't you forget? So technical skill is very, very important. Practical is very, very important. And a lot of courses that you're supposed to even scrap in the university days.
So many.
Some people will be doing zoology. How many of animal husbandry do we have in the society?
We are not even in this. If you want to study zoology, there should be a department in the zoo. No, honestly, in the zoo that people will go there and they know they are working with the animals and all of that, you know, they're so it's terrible. Well, we are running out of time already. We still have other programs by 7.
So please, youths, number one thing we talk about is to speak up when something is happening in your environment.
Yes, you must
support every youth that is doing the right thing in the environment. No matter if the youth has talked about your favorite or your distinct, but once that thing the youth is doing the right thing, support the youth. The second thing we talk about is how our what are you calling this? How the government supposed to govern us in the society. The other thing we talk about is how Nigeria can move from A to B, which is the itemized thing we just did. You know, please, it's compulsory if you think this
it's important for every youth.
Very, very important.
Every youth.
Very, very important.
That bold step.
If you see that this talk can actually pave way for the society to speak up, share it. You don't need to be sharing Mr. Ade talk say this one boobs no big. No, let's share things that is very educative. So if you know that this thing will help some people, will make some people to be on their toes, share it, upload it,
inform them.
There is power in knowledge, please. It's very, very important. Because if it doesn't happen to you today, it might happen to you tomorrow. You never know what will happen. Thank you very much. And I remain Ogunlekele Aloshe Ifumi.
And here with Mr. Shays on Lajide Apata. Thank you so much, guys, and stay tuned. God bless you.